All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach and rule well, peace, blessings, salutations. To the hopeful like Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Bayath Shai Dawadah, the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, God's chosen people in the Bible. All right, who throughout captivity has been dispersed throughout the whole world. Some may take on physical features looking like a heathen nation, but as long as that father's line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, then salvation is for you and you alone. Okay, this is going to be a quick hit. All right, I'm going to title this one something along the lines of like through the father's line. All right, because that blessing, all right, of being God's chosen people, which God's true name is Yahweh, meaning He to be. Yahweh Shai is who you ignorantly call Jesus. All right, Yahweh Shai means He saves, He delivers. All right, and Yahweh Shai came out the loins of that the lineage of the tribe of Judah. All right, and you can find that in Matthew's 1. I might go there later in this lesson. Yahweh Shai was an Israelite, all right, out of the tribe of Judah, all right, the seed line of King David. Okay, the promise belongs to Israel and Israel alone. All right, as you can read in Romans 9, 4 and 5, but I'm going to get this in verse 7. It says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. All right, because the promised seed, okay, always went, through a chosen people. All right, and you could track that from Adam. All right, in Genesis. Okay, went to down the line. You have the likes of Noah, and I'm skipping. You had Noah. All right, Shem. All right, so on and so forth to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm gonna say that for another lesson. Where I could go deeper into that. Lord willing. All right, it says, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. So out of the loins of Isaac. Now, who did Isaac have? He had two sons, Esau and Jacob. Jacob, who was surnamed Israel. All right. And if you read the story, Israel, Jacob at the time, got the birthright from Esau, who sold the birthright unto him. All right. Verse 8 says, that is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. And what's that saying? That everybody that comes out of the loins of Abraham, all right, which would make them, a Hebrew. But Abraham had Ishmael, all right, and his seed line was not counted. All right. It went to Isaac. It says, for this word of the promise, at this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. And who was called? Jacob was called. All right. When you go back up and say, whose are the fathers? Whose are the fathers? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob are the fathers. Israel belongs to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Alright, and it's all through the flesh. Now, if you have any understanding of the scriptures, you know that Israel, the nation of Israel, can look like all nations. And let's prove that real quick. Let's go to Hosea. Hosea 1:10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power. Now, let's highlight this first part. It says, Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. All right. Meaning that they are spread out. There's too many, too many to count. And when you're spread out, all right, and spread across this world, all right, and populate, and multiply your nation, all right, you may look like the Gentile nations that are not of, the other nations outside of Israel. Through sleeping with their women. Okay. But all that matters is your father's line. That's saying nothing bad about the woman. That's just the way Yahweh Bashim Yahushua made the order. Okay. It's going to be the book of Numbers 1:18. And it says, And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. Okay. Let's go into that word pedigree, which you should know. Pedigree, Yalad, in the Hebrew, to bear forth, beget, gender, travail. Let's go down. Declare one's birth. Let me see. Sorry, I wanted, but we know pedigree goes into the seed. Or is that poles? I might be getting this mixed up. Let me go into poles real quick. No, the poles was a census, right? 1 second. I had to go on Google Dictionary. The blue letter doesn't have that much on this word pedigree. All right. Google Dictionary says the record of descent of an animal showing it to be purebred. The recorded ancestry, especially upper class ancestry of a person or family, the background of a history, person, or thing, especially conferring distinction or quality, a genealogical table. Let's see. They have any similar ancestry, line of descent, genealogy, family tree. Okay. Bloodline, as you see right there. Okay, so that pedigree comes from what? Let's Let's read it again at the top. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And this was Moses when he numbered the men. All right. It says, and they declared their pedigrees after, because he was getting them ready for war, I believe. Okay. And they declared their pedigrees after their families. All right. So that ancestry line by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. Okay. By their records. Okay, but that was done by the father. So if the father's line wasn't important, why would you use it to declare what tribe they was from? All right, they would have went by the mothers, but it's always been like this. Okay. Now using this, I don't know why I put Romans. It is not what you look like, but the father's line. So, see, Matthew 1:1 says, the book of the generation of Yahushai Hamashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham, right? Came out that line of Judah. Okay, and if you read all the way down, you'll get that whole lineage. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Judas and his brethren. Okay? The 12 tribes of Israel. Yes, Yahushai had an actual father. Let's get that in 16. And Jacob begat Joseph, the husband of Mary. A different Jacob, not Israel. The husband of Mary, of whom was born Yahushai, who is called Hamashiach. See, so all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations, and from David until the carrying away into Babylon are 14 generations. From the carrying away into Hamashiach are 14 generations. Now, when you go into that word generation, I'm sure it comes up, gene goes into sperm. Yep. Comes up as Genea. But you go deeper into it, genos, kindred, offspring, family, stock, tribe, nation, nationality, or descent from a particular people, as we read in Numbers, it comes from the father's line. All right. So if your father's line doesn't come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you can't track it all the way to Israel, back to Israel, so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. All right. You're not of the nation of Israel. You cannot receive the message of this truth. All right. And as a recompense, a righteous reward for the sins of your fathers, all right, that have been against, all right, that have, taken hand in the captivity of Israel, all right, have oppressed Israel. You better live this life up, because you got 1,000 years of captivity coming your way. All right. Now we know that not all Israel looks like Israel. All right. Not all Israelites look like a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, but the Spirit is the indicator. This is Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself beareth witness of our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Okay? And that's the main indicator of this truth. That zeal. But not only the zeal, but receiving the truth. All right? The curses of the Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, being another indicator of who the children of Israel are. Okay, but it all goes back to the Father's line. So in the end, we don't know who we are, but the Most High put spiritual discernment on us. And I remember back we had a dude who, walked by the camp. He looked like an Edomite, talked like Jake. He said he only knew that his father's line went back to German, but everything he was saying was, the way his character was, man, the Spirit bear witness that, man, you're an Israelite. All right, repent and come back, or else you're gonna, receive judgment on this side. All right, you're gonna receive, hellish times in Jacob's trouble. But man, it's not all with the first. We don't judge off of appearance. Okay, as Yahushua said. But if your father's line doesn't go back, all right, then you're not an Israelite. All right, but you could look like anything. But it don't matter what your mom is. We don't care. All right, we're first and foremost looking for Israelites. All right, but if you're willing to hear the word and you do the research, hey, the Most High is gonna reveal it to you who you are. Okay, we was just talking to the brother about it because his great grandpa looks like a Edomite, but owned a tamale business, and his family was saying that they know that they not so-called white, right? So it could look like anything. Hey, it was Jeremiah say real quick, my heritage is as a speckled bird. Let me do it like this. I was right. Jeremiah 12:9, my heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye assemble, all the beasts of the field, come to devour. All right? But it matters. Your father's line does matter. But you could look like anything, as long as being an Israelite ain't going to save you from these upcoming times. Let me say that. But yeah, you could look like anything and still be an Israelite. But what's more important is not finding out your if your bloodline go back, but finding out if this truth is for you, and if you can hear this word, and you better get right. The word is a revealer of who you are. As we said, the Spirit bear witness. It's going to bear witness with Yahushua, with that name of Yahushua first and foremost. Okay? So Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Kind of went a little longer than I wanted to, but call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua by Shemar Kakwadash, double honors to apostles and elders, a great millstone. All right, shalom to the elect. Kwam Yasharala Wal Baba on to the next.